everybody. It's Friday. It's happy day. It's party time. I hope everybody's had a great week. How y'all doing? How your mom and them? What's up?
Why
Can
are
see.
you frozen in Zoom?
Why am I frozen? I'm not frozen.
In Zoom, you're frozen.
I'm moving around and stuff. I'm moving. How y'all doing? I don't know why. I don't know why I look frozen. I have seen now. I see Ninja in chat. I do remember that nickname from long ago. So, wow, it still shows your coins. That's pretty cool. I'm surprised that Dire Thing and I got to give a shout out to Dire Thing. I really appreciate what you're doing for the channel. I probably haven't said it enough, but I do appreciate what you do, man. This coin system, a lot of people enjoy using it, and
You
if
get
it wasn't
off
for you,
me.
it'd be gone because they ripped it from the internet because they suck. But Dire Thing brought it back. Bill, how you doing, man? I saw your flights. Even though they're mixed up into bits and pieces, we can put them together and be like, okay, there's the whole flight. We'll figure it out. All right, so new toys, multiple new toys. Well, I mean, I guess one of the toys we got is kind of for me, but it's also for Munchkin. We figured instead of going to buy new glasses, we would just buy a bigger TV. So there you go. That's how you beat it. You tell you how to join together. I can do that, Bill. No problem. There is free software that you can use to join those videos together. Very easy. Matter of fact, one of them. But see, it's difficult to DaVinci. DaVinci Resolve is free, and you literally can drop the first video down in the front, then put the second video right behind it, and then export it as one single video if you don't want to add any editing or anything like that. But DaVinci Resolve is free. So that's one way you could do it.
I am in the cave. I was thinking about like a burning dumpster.
You're very welcome,
but
Bill.
I didn't think I'd be able to find the background on Zoom for that. But
and you know what, Bill? I'll tell you this. If you want to learn how to use it, like, hey, I don't have no clue what I'm doing. There's a million YouTube videos on how to edit videos using DaVinci Resolve. So go check that out. You can add text. You can add special effects, transitions between scenes. It'll teach you all that stuff. Cutting clips, adjusting the volume of clips, taking out the noise of clips. It's pretty cool. So Munchkin and it's kind of hard, I can't pass up a bargain. And hello, Linda, I'm sorry. And everybody else in chat. I mean, I can go down the whole list if y'all want me to, but it might take me.
She didn't say hi to you. She said hi to me.
Oh, she was saying, oh, well, all right then. She can say hi to you. All right. Not many just let it ride. Hey,
look at that. I can fucking go to different fucking web pages and not get a low system resources message.
Hey, cool. Bill and I mean, my video's about as raw as you can get, but I do try to add a title, and I do try to edit out like the really long parts. Now, the one that I did where I flew with Bill with Kylo Glee, which thank God he's back. I hope he starts posting videos again. He posted one video so far. Hopefully he keeps posting. We will have to see. But the time I flew with Bill,
Kyle withdrawal going on,
is a 360 video, and it's in 3 parts because that video is huge. Because you can sit there on YouTube and spin around, look all around. You'll get to see Bill flying, get to see me take off, even though I'm quite far in the distance. But it's a pretty cool video once you watch all 3 parts of it. But yeah. So I also got a new mod in. The new mod is a beast, to say the least. This thing is no joke. You get a kick out of Kylo Glee.
He spent $130 on a new mod just to go to the fucking store and spend, what, $30 on a fucking disposable. And I'm not in a pleasant mood today, so there's there's gonna be a lot of fuck this and fuck that and fuck you and
Okay.
fucks
Well,
all around for everybody.
be prepared. She's got a bag full of them. I will show y'all this. Now, the only problem with me showing y'all this is this particular color is sold out. I hate to show y'all something that is sold out. They have more of this mod, but they don't have more of this color. I saw Grim Green actually has this same color. He posted the video after I already had the mod, so I was like, oh wow, Grim Green's got the same color. So I'm not fair. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
That's good, Breeze.
Let me show y'all what this
I
thing
don't want
looks
to
like.
offend anybody's delicate ears.
So this, let's turn it around. And I can't even break back the camera up any more than I have it right now. This is the Hog XL. So to give you an idea, this is the regular Hog beside it. So the regular Hog is definitely a little shorter, but and this one's wider also. But I will show y'all all around this thing. This is the blue splatter pattern that it has. And I have serial number. I didn't even know this had a serial number for like the first 30 minutes I owned it. I was looking inside the panel for serial numbers, and it's right here in the front, and I didn't even see it. This is serial number.
What is it with dudes and serial numbers? Who gives a shit?
759. But anyways,
Cherokee.
So you can take the front panel off. And then you still have the same. I'm glad that they didn't cheap out on the inside and make this just black. So the design covers the front also. You can change your screen color. Now, this doesn't show up good on my camera, but this is a nice blue. It matches this very well. But it's actually a darker blue to the eyes than this. Right now, it looks the same color as this, which I guess is cool, but to the eye, this is almost a dark blue. So, as you can see, my battery, these are the same batteries I've had in there since I put them in. Now, I will say I have not used this mod exclusively. I've been using the pod a lot. And the main reason for that is because I can't vape this at work because it literally...
Because you don't know how to inhale like a normal person?
It clouds up the entire office, so I can't do... And you can see I got a gigantic tank on top of here.
You've got the same tank on there as that I have on my mod that I vape in my office, and you've never had to wave clouds.
Well, because you hidden in the back, I'm up front, so I have to be a little more
vape like a normal person. You hit that like you're in a cloud competition.
So... there's the front cover. Here's the side. I'll let y'all see that. Very nice looking all the way around. Here's the bottom. I mean, it doesn't have a scratch on it. And the back right here, you can pop the back off. This is your 4 21700s inside there. Magnets on the mod itself and the actual door. Even has the splatter pattern on the inside of the door. They did not miss anything when they splatter painted this mod. It's pretty cool that they didn't miss a single part of this when they were painting it. I do appreciate that fact. Whatever size tank you got, you can best believe it'll fit on this son of a gun. And I'll show you that this is the normal Hog, right? Flat stainless steel plate, nothing fancy about it whatsoever. The Hog XL has a rubber O-ring right here, which I think is very smart because this keeps any juice from going down into that 510. It basically separates anything that's on the outside from getting down inside there. This, whatever size tanks they got out there right now, this will hold. I think it holds up to like a 46 millimeter. It's ginormous. So you can really put some big old tanks on top of here. This is heavy, guys. This is a weapon without question. It is a heavy, heavy mod. You know, when the mailman brought, or mail lady, I should say, brought it, I was mad. I was like, what the hell? I saw you on the camera and I was like, what?
I'm like a ghost.
What are you looking for?
The mod that was right here.
What mod is that?
Don't remember the name of it, but I'm gonna steal it.
So, when the mailman brought it, it was in a small box, and I was like, oh man, this sucks. I was looking for a different box because I literally did not know it was the mod in there. The box was lightweight as hell. And I was like, oh, this is something stupid that I ordered, you know, and opened the box and it was the mod. And I was like, wow, you can, when there's no batteries in this thing, it's very, very light. When you put the batteries in there, it's very heavy. I'm just saying, this thing weighs a ton. Put a Derringer on top of it. That would be funny, Cherokee. Because this thing is huge. I mean, there's no question. It is huge. What mod are you looking for? I don't know what you're trying to find, and I can tell you where it is. What the hell? No, that's over. That's on the charger right now, actually. See?
Well, I'll take this one then.
And it's literally went from 4% to 0%. Why the hell is it going down in charge?
Where's the battery for this one?
That's the one that had the bad battery. Neither one is working right now. Okay, so the this guy right here, which I haven't used in a while, the Hadron Pro, the battery showed 4%, so I hooked it up to a charger, and it literally went down in voltage instead of up. I'm going to have to use my special charger for this. Hopefully it isn't really that dead. Anytime you
Totally
let a lipo
unprepared for me to steal his mods. I call bullshit.
I'm unprepared for you to
Hey,
steal
there's
my
a
mods.
monk. There's a monk in my background.
Thank you, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, this thing is no joke. And I know it doesn't show up that well on camera, but this is very pretty. I love the blue on black like that. I mean, it was like made for me, I think. This is a perfect mod for me, so. As far as vape goes, I mean, it's a mod. It does what it's supposed to do. What do you expect out of it? I haven't had any issues with it. I haven't had any issues with the fire button sticking, which I did do. I did have on the original Hog with the original door. The fire button would get stuck on the door and sometimes keep firing, which could be bad.
At least yours still works.
Um,
Matter of fact, where's that one? Give me yours.
I will say, what are you talking about?
Your purple Hog. Where is it?
It's
I want
right
it.
here in my hand.
Give it to me.
It needs 2 more batteries in it. I have one It needs one
I
battery.
have batteries.
Oh, come get it.
No.
You want to steal stuff, you got to come get it. I may have to take Munchkin this mod because she don't want to get up. Now, speaking last week's episode, we were talking about safety, right? I'm not going to say who, but
I thought you were talking about when you tried to kill me.
No. Well,
Not that
that's
kind of
another
safety.
thing. We will go into that too. But somebody vended some batteries last week. So it is important, guys, that number one, you know Ohm's law. Number two, make sure to install your batteries correctly.
That's important.
If you have a series or parallel mod, usually they label on the mod which way the batteries go. Don't put them in the wrong way. It can cause a fire and or explosion in your hand.
Right.
We don't need to see anybody on the news for freaking mod that exploded in a hand. Just saying.
Don't make us look bad. Damn.
Yeah, don't make us vapors look bad. It's like watching a sitcom. Cherokee, I agree. All right.
Thank you. I'm concentrating. I'm pouring VG.
Now, Munchkin's hog had some issues. Hey, Peanut, how you doing? Munchkin's hog had some issues. It was I don't know if the batteries were getting hot or something was
It
messing
was
up.
auto firing.
Auto firing. Okay.
Hi, Peanut.
And I haven't contacted the company. By this point, it's probably out of warranty, but I will tell them it's been doing it a long time. Maybe they'll do something for me. I don't know. The boards are very easy to change on, especially the Hog XL or the original Hog. It's just a few screws, and you literally can pop the board out and put a new board in, and you're done. Unless the fire switch is bad, then they got to change the mod itself because the fire switch is built into the mod. You can't change that. Well, no, I guess the fire switch still connects to the board, so maybe that would fix it. So yeah. Yes, I did see the picture of where he crashed his paramotor, Tony. It sucks. Let's talk parallel. Okay, we can do that. We can do that, Cloud Chucker. Let me see if I got some batteries. Okay. I got 2 batteries here. We will show you.
You know, one thing I wish they would do, right? So
Yes.
they do, battery safety is very important. Like in the Hog, it's very clear. It's written in white against purple which direction your batteries are supposed to go. I've
Yeah.
seen other mods where all you have is a black on black, like not indented the other direction. That's all you get. So like if you are old, like we all are, you can't fucking see that shit. They need to work on that.
Okay, so, and I've talked about
There you
this
go,
on the
King
channel
Cobra.
in the past, but I'm more than happy to go over it again. I want you guys to be full aware of what happens in series and parallel type mods. Now, regulated mods are pretty much going to look out for you. They're not going to let you put in the batteries backwards and fire or anything like that. So you shouldn't have to worry on a regulated mod, which I need some new battery wraps for. I have plenty of battery wraps for 18650, but not 21700. But anyways, so parallel would be where your positive are both facing the same way and your negative are facing the same way. In parallel configuration, what happens is your voltage stays the same. So say this one battery is 4.2 volts and this battery is 4.2 volts. So the actual voltage going to your mod is still going to be 4.2 volts. But
Your amperage is doubled.
the amperage, they say the amperage is doubled. I'm not giving it that much credit. So say you have 30 amp battery here, 30 amp battery here, right? So that would be 60 amps.
For the purposes of not blowing your face off and venting your batteries being at too low of ohm than your batteries can handle, it's doubled.
So Munchkin's saying double. Now, so say if this battery's 30 amps and this battery's 30 amps, you have 30 amps, but in parallel configuration, they say it's double. See, now Wally says 0.79. I agree with that. See, and that's what I was telling somebody else, that I give it 1.5 instead of double. If you go to double, you're going to be pushing the limit. So instead of me saying that this is 60 amps, I would say 45. You see what I'm saying? you're basically taking the second number. So you have 30 here and you have 30 here, and you split 30 in half and you get 15. So 30 plus 15 is 45. So safely, I would go 45 amps. King Cobra, exactly. 45 amps. That's what I would go with. Now, that's for parallel. There's also mods out there that are set up in series. Now, series is a different ball game. Series is like this. Okay, so series, you have your positive up here, negative, and then on the other side, you have your positive down here and your negative up here. So what series does
The hog is in series.
is double your voltage. So if this is 4.2 and this is 4.2, then your voltage goes up to 8.4, okay? But in series, your amperage stays the same, okay? I want everybody to be clear on that. Your amperage does not double in series. It stays the same. So if this battery's 30 amps and this battery's 30 amps, 30 amps. You don't have 60. Come on, internet connection. Okay, I guess I'm back. I don't know.
I
So
hear you.
you only have 30 amps. It does not double your amperage in series configuration, which this is a series parallel, but it's regulated. So it's a series in the back and a series in the front. So you still have two that go the same way and two go the other way. So it makes it series, but there's also two that match and two that don't match. It's a parallel.
I will.
Hey, Will, how's it going? I do want to tell y'all that on Tuesday, Shane, Never Trust the Skinny Chef Shane, should be doing his show again. And I know maybe some of y'all don't know that, but Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane's going to do his show again on Tuesday. I will be on that show on Tuesday, and I would appreciate if some of y'all come over and check it out. Just look up Never Trust the Skinny Chef Shane on YouTube. I'll be there. Will Fly will be there, and Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane will be there. As you all know, he recently lost his wife in a tragic accident, so I think it's taken a lot for him to be able to come on a live show. And whatever they need from me, I'm willing to do. If they need me to come on there one night, fine. If they need me to come on there multiple nights, whatever, I'll do it. I got no problem with that.
And if you can't make it, please send good vibes his way.
There you go. Just send some good vibes.
Wally wants to know what time it is.
It will be the same time on a Tuesday night, 8 p.m. On Tuesday. So just look up Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane, and I'm sure Will's got a wrench. He could post the link to the channel, but I can get it for you guys. Let me bring it up. So how do I go to just the channel? There it is.
No, we'll beat you to it.
Oh, did he get it? Okay, thanks, Will. So there's a link to the YouTube channel. You guys make sure you come check it out. It's always a fun time when we get to hang out together. Just a bunch of flying buddies. It will definitely be, I would say, more parallel related. Parallel? Did I just say that?
You did.
Oh my God, I'm losing my stuff tonight. It will be more parallel related. Oh my God, paramotor related. Parallel. I'm talking about batteries, and old age is hell. I'm telling y'all right now. Parallel related. It's gonna be more parallel related to I don't know what.
All right, it wasn't that funny. Move on.
It's funny.
Paramotor.
Paramotor related. Fine. We knew what you meant, but okay. But yeah, I messed it up. I apologize. So, yeah, because Fly It for Gauge comes up next month. It is literally like less than 1 month away now, guys, which happens down in Bowling Green, Florida. And Shane takes the money that he raises and then gives scholarships out, believe it or not, in Gage's name. And I think it's freaking awesome. So any support you guys have, you know, just showing up to the channel and saying, hey, that'd be great. Shane's a really good guy, and it's a tragedy what has happened, and I'm behind him 100%, whatever he wants to do. So, yeah, that's true, Cherokee. All the time. All the time. Now I sound like you? Linda, that's hard to do. Linda, I must tell you something. Now, I know you have the free version of StreamYard, which I think if you have the free version, it only does 720p resolution. It does not look good on a 75-inch TV. I'm just saying. You need to get 1080p at least.
I mean, you were more than life size, though.
Am I in 1080p here on YouTube? I think I'm in 1080p. Hopefully.
I don't know.
If not, I will fix it because I mean, I could stream at 4K, but that would really kill a lot of bandwidth then. Well, damn it. I'm getting messages and stuff while I'm doing the show. I can't be looking at this stuff right now.
Yes, you can. You can multitask.
Okay.
Learn.
And you're very welcome. I do not mind explaining. If you ever need me to explain, somebody was very grateful that I showed parallel and series. I'm sorry I haven't shown you. I thought at this point...
Did you finish what you were saying?
Yes. I think that I've said it so many times that I thought everybody knew. And I don't want to leave anybody out and have them guessing. You know, it's because it feels like to me...
most of us do know, but
Right.
again, we all need a reminder to not get complacent. The same with your flying.
Yes.
Lots of people get a little too comfortable and they kind of just go through the motions, and that's when you fuck up and make mistakes.
On your phone is 480p. Can you bump up the resolution, Cherokee? Does it let you switch it to 720? Now, maybe your phone, I don't know, but
1080p.
it is 1080p? Okay.
Oh, I bumped it up. It was 720, but...
Right, I'm just... Well, if YouTube's defaulting to 720, that's fine, but if you can do 1080, it just looks better, especially on bigger TVs. I'm just saying.
Looks fucking same to me.
On my 75-inch...
I can't tell.
Oh, so
one
Cherokee's got a
difference on my
75-inch. Nice. Yeah, we got a 75-inch TV, and
All right,
damn,
so
that thing's
speaking
huge.
of the TV, tell the people about the 2 times you tried to kill me this week.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into the 2 times that I tried to kill.
Keep in mind, I don't have life insurance. I'm just saying.
So what had happened was we went to Sam's Club, and I bought a bunch of those bins, you know, like those yellow and black bins. I was pretty sure it was Sam's Club, and with lids, okay. But we also bought groceries. We bought keto stuff, which I'll talk about that here in a minute. But instead of, you know, because they don't give you
I drowned you.
why do you keep drowning us in the sex pond? We bought
Apparently
a lot
not,
of
huh?
stuff for the keto diet that we're on, and all of that was inside the bins. All right, so we get home. I also bought a sound bar, 5.1 surround sound bar, because my old one was outdated and I wanted a new one, and we listened to one in the store and it sounded really good, so we got it. So I'm going up the steps with all the groceries in the one bin. Well, it's actually 4 bins I bought, I think. I'm carrying it. And in order to open the door, I had to set the bin down on the stairs, because the door won't open if I get too close to the door. So I had to keep the bin close to the top step. I went to I opened the door, and I reached for the bin. And somehow when I reached for the bin, it must have been on the very teetering point. Munchkin was coming up the stairs carrying the sound bar in a big old box. And in her other hand, she had a jug of pork rinds, okay?
Oh,
So
and I had batteries.
and batteries. So
And my purse.
and your purse. So I went to grab the bin, and for some reason it teetered and went to slide down the stairs. Now keep in
Like
mind,
a boulder.
there was a lot of weight in that bin, so it was like Indiana Jones, you know, when that big rock comes rolling after him. I was like, oh my God, it's going to roll her over. So Munchkin tried to block with, I guess, the sound bar.
No.
And the sound bar got hit and went up into her mouth and busted her lip, her teeth into her lip.
No.
Did I get it on the door cam? You know what? It may be, Will. That's a good idea. How long ago was that?
I didn't try to block anything. I was trying to get out of the way, and that soundbar box is fucking weirdly shaped and heavy. So I basically, thankfully, chose the right hand and flung the pork rinds through the air while trying to grab hold of the balusters on the railing.
That was
to catch
it last
myself.
Friday?
I don't know, Sunday. So I actually went back 2 or 3 steps and almost completely fell backwards down the steps, but managed to catch myself and stayed a hold of the sound bar. However, I did, in my jerking, trying to not fall down the stairs, I did bite through my own top lip. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! If I have this 9:37 p.m., you think?
No, it wasn't that late. Sam's Club closes at 8.
All right, I'm looking for it.
And then on top of that, right? So I was already pissed off and bleeding to walk into the house to find that fucking ancient rat of a dog of his literally shit all over the kitchen. It looked like she exploded and then tap danced all over it. I was ready to just throw her out in the yard and let the owls take her.
Uh-oh. I'm finding parts of it.
Thank you, Cloud Sugar.
Let's see which one it is. I may
My
be able
lip-
to show
No,
you guys
fuck
this.
that dog, Will. Poor little doggy. You want her? I'll bring her to you. You can let her shit all over. She shit in her own bed and was laying in it.
Okay,
I accused Scuba of shitting himself last night
I do
because
have
all I could
video.
smell was dog shit.
I do have video of it, but you really can't see a lot. I'm just gonna say.
You sure, Will?
So this is it. So that's me bending down to grab
And hurling it down the stairs at me.
grab the bins. All right, you ready? Play. And it slid down the stairs. And then it's laying there, you know, on the ground right there. That's it. So yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that sound bar was like 3/4 my size too. So I'm just saying, it's not like it was a small box. You see how quickly he jumped to make sure I was okay. He just waited until everything stopped moving and then just walked down the stairs to grab the groceries.
Well, I mean, I ran. I tried to run, but at that point it was too late. You can see where I scooted quickly, and then it was too late. It was already going down the stairs. What am I gonna do? Hey, look out! Watch out! You're gonna get run over.
Something. Are you okay? You could have stopped to check on me, make sure I was all right.
It was.
No, let me go get the groceries.
Yeah.
All right. Now on to the TV, okay? Now on to the TV about how you tried to kill me.
Okay.
Now, I will say that I am impressed that he thinks so much of my strength and abilities, even though I am a few inches shy of being a literal dwarf. Continue.
From my vantage point, it looked like Scuba pushed that man.
I think he did, Will.
You,
Wally, but did I die? No, I didn't.
I did not push the bin, but okay, so we got the 75-inch TV,
I'm not going to
which
feed the dog to a snake, even though that day I may have.
thank God you saved the sound bar.
Right, Harry?
So, I mean, I could probably try to do it in slow. That was straight from the camera, Linda, so that would be, I'd
No,
have to
his big ass
edit
was
it,
blocking
but
all the action. I'm surprised you didn't see the whole junk, because that's a big tub of pork rinds. I'm
the other
surprised you didn't
camera
see them
probably
fly
has
up
it
in the air.
better. I would have to look for that with the other camera. So we brought the what?
Big ass TV.
The big TV home, right? And the problem with that is it's
bigger
very
than me.
big. It barely, in my SUV, it barely fit. And I'm like, how in the hell? Recent events. I want to see all events. Dadgummit.
You can stop looking for that.
All right, it's not showing me right now.
Okay.
So we get this giant 75-inch that I literally had to scoop my seat up in the front with the back seats laid down. It went from the very back of the tailgate all the way up and pushed into the front seats. So I had to slide my seat up to be able to and drive home with my seat crunched up. That's how big the box was. Just saying. From side to side, it barely fits. So don't get any bigger than 75-inch, or you probably can't, unless you got
Just
a
have
pickup
that
truck.
shit delivered. Yes.
So we get that and we get it home, and honestly, we it has two like cardboard push-ins that you can pop in, and we each grabbed one side and carried it up the steps. That wasn't that bad. The problem was I went and bought a mount really quick from Harbor Freight because they're cheap and it was close by. So I drove to Harbor Freight and got a mount that could hold a 75-inch TV. Actually, it says it holds up to 80-something inch TV. So I got one that would hold it. And once you get everything together, I had the mount on the wall and I had the mount on the TV, but we had to match the TV to the mount. And the TV has like a triangle of screws. It has one screw and it has two more screws at the bottom. So we had to lift the TV high enough to make the screws go into the holes of the triangle. Munchkin's not that tall. And it's kind of high up on the wall. I'll show y'all pictures of the TV in a second.
Over 100-pound TV over my head.
Yeah.
So he could, and the screws are like this big. So it's basically just hanging on one screw.
So we got that up. We Munchkin had to end up holding her hand in the middle of the TV, trying to hold it while I put the nuts on the back of the screws. Got that done. Everything's fine. So
No, not everything was fine. The whole time he's hollering at me to push it back because it was tilting forward this way, right?
So
and I'm like, I can't push it back. I can't even get my hand up into the center of the TV to push it back. All I could think of is this TV is going to fall off the wall at any fucking second and crush me, and we're going to have a hospital bill and a broken TV.
I know y'all can't see the leopard on here
Stop.
because it's bright and washed out, but that is very pretty leopard. That's a 75-inch. It's very close to the ceiling, as you can see, but it's a big TV. And you can see all the wiring down here, right? So, what I did yesterday, I like the, I don't know why I took a picture of, it says that's a hack on there, but I now
You
have,
can't see that.
I now have all the wiring
Yes,
gone.
this is in the living room.
So now it is gone. There's no wires. It all looks nice and clean, which is the way it should look. So that's what it looks like now. This picture is way washed out. It does not look like that to me, but go figure. That's the way that my camera wants to show it. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
it does. The problem is it's mounted high up on the wall. I am only 5'1".
Even that one's washed out. Yeah, I'd
So
have to turn the brightness
I would
way
have
down.
had to. Will you get down? I would have had to have climbed up on top of the TV or of the fireplace essentially to hold it backwards because I was too short. I was shaking because I'm like, I can't hold this. You've got to hurry up because I'm not holding this up anywhere. If it slips, I hope you know that I cannot catch this TV. It's literally bigger than me.
No.
It reminds me of when we brought the couch home and I got crushed by the damn reclining chair. And he's like, "Are you okay? Get up." I can't get up because I'm trapped under the box of the reclining chair. I don't. He needs some male friends to help him carry heavy shit because I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. And then he's like, I might have to take the TV back off the wall by yourself because I'm not fucking touching it again. I don't. I'm far too old to be doing intensive labor. The cat was screaming at us. It was not a pleasant experience. He just walked away. The TV does look nice with all the cords tucked in, though.
King Cobra, it does
We
have
didn't think so.
It does have a Visa mount. It has the 2 bars going this way and 2 bars going this way. The problem with that is it has that, but then you have this triangle that mounts to the 4 bars. And that triangle with the 3 nuts is really what's holding all the way to the TV. That's what worries me. Why make all these fancy mounts and then you try to find the weakest point of the structure? That's the weakest point. The 3 bolts that are holding the TV on the wall. It's like, really? Because those things are small.
My assumption, right, was that the nut or the bolts are small because if they were too long, then the weight of the TV would cause them to bend and pull. Whereas if they're short and stocky, there's not going to be all that tension on them.
Oh my God, that's way too strong.
But the crazy part, I cannot believe that it was essentially, until he got those nuts on and tightened, the only thing that was keeping that TV on that mount was the threads of 1 screw.
Well, and Donald, I used to use a TV as a PC monitor, and it worked great for a while, but that TV eventually died.
The TV's good for video games too, because I spend 50, 60 hours a week sitting in front of a computer. I'm not going to do that and play games. That's what couches were made for.
The good thing is that TV does have a 120 hertz refresh rate. So, and it also does 240 at 1080p.
Hey, John Wayne.
Hey,
Tell them the best part.
John Wayne.
It was only $499.
Did you not see it, DeMillan? I'll show it again real quick. I don't know.
She said how, not did you hide the wires?
How did I hide the wires? Okay. Excellent question. So they have a mounting kit that they sell on Amazon that's really cheap. It's basically, it comes with a hole saw and 2 grommets, and literally I just hole sawed into an area that I knew had no wires, so it puts a round circle in the wall. And then I take another, it comes with 2 grommets, and then I cut another hole way down near the floor and put a grommet there. So the wire's running from the top down and then back out the bottom and then to everything else. So it
hi, Truth Seeker.
Truth Seeker, hello. Yeah, that's how the wires are hidden. But once it's all done, you can't see any wires. I mean, that's
no. And the fake plants are strategic to hide all the ugly cords coming out of the back of the PlayStation and the router.
PlayStation 5 is right there, and then the Xbox Series X is right there. The middle piece right there, that's my router. So that's the only three things sitting up there on that. That's our fireplace slash whatever, which is too black to even see on this camera, but that's what it is. And then what else is over here that's in purple? I can't tell. That's some kind of diffuser thing over here.
A diffuser? Not a diffuser.
It's a scenty thing.
It's a tart burner.
There you go. Tart burner. Makes sense to me. A tart burner. I'm really looking forward to
I was
Fly for
just not
Gauge.
looking to put that fucking TV up there because that was a bitch.
We have to, we're going to have to search pretty soon to find a rental car company that has an SUV so that I'll be able to pack, or we can pack the truck up with everything we're going to need while we're there. That's going to be the hard part.
Yeah. Tony, y'all are getting there Wednesday, right? Wednesday. Because I got to figure out, we got to figure out what time we plan on leaving and what day to see if we need to get the rental car on Tuesday. I'm not looking forward to driving at night because I'm fucking blind and I can't see a goddamn thing at night.
Linda, that's my problem. I have too many TVs. We had a 55 inch in the living room and we upgraded that to 75. So that 55 inch is going into the bedroom. The bedroom currently has a 49 inch, I think. So it's going to get upgraded to a 55. I already have 3 TVs in the basement that we don't even use. Now, they all work. One of them has an issue. It needs to go to the curb because I think
Those
the corner.
are all older and they're even heavier.
Yeah, they're heavy. They're older TVs. 2 of them work great. One of them has the corners all white, so it needs to get thrown out. I just need to figure out which one it is.
Linda, I'm fine as long as I know where I'm going. But if I have to read signs or on a curvy road, I can't see the lines. Especially if it's raining. In Williamsburg here, when it rains, they haven't done the lines on the road in so long they disappear. So you can't see where the road ends and the ditch begins.
Well, okay, to give you guys an idea. Now, I know y'all are saying, hey, I got a 40-inch TV. Oh, I got a 48-inch TV. What do you think that this 75-inch TV, QLED, it's Vizio, by the way, Vizio Quantum Pro, 4K QLED with 120 hertz refresh rate cost? Now,
I already told them, but let's see if
you
they
did?
remember.
Damn. Why would you tell them? So the 120 hertz refresh rate, you can find a lot of TVs that are 60 hertz, but 120 hertz usually brings the cost way up. Just saying. Because the refresh rate, it's like crazy. Just drive on 95, then turn right.
We're not taking 95. We're taking 17, Will.
Yeah, we're going down the $200 or $300. When's the last time you've been to a store,
that would
Donald?
be nice, but no.
Yeah. Even when they paint the things, they don't make them as bright and reflective as they used to.
No, they don't, and they also don't make the print on the back of medicine bottles and shit as big as they used to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
There you go, Linda. I don't go often. Anyways, yeah, the TV was $500. It was $498, I think, for that TV.
$499.
So yeah,
Not 75, 17. Route 17.
Yeah,
all
Route
the way down the
17,
coast.
Will. It literally goes down the very far east coast of the United States. It stays down the line all the way down to Florida. So that's the way we're going. I thought I was going to go through the middle of Georgia so I could go visit family.
Apparently, he's never looked at a fucking map before.
No. I just thought we were going to be taking 85 or 75 going down there. But
Yeah,
no.
why would we drive 8 hours that direction to then turn around and go 4 hours back east and then south? It will, between 95 and 17, Google says that's the fastest way.
Yeah.
Now,
So-
we use Waze, so on the way there, it will reroute us if necessary. But
It let Cloud Chucker bet 5 million coins. Okay.
he must have them.
I mean, last time I did it, we got drowned in the sex pond. So, you know, I'm kind of hesitant. I'll
See, in
put
order
in a
to
little
get on
bit.
95, we have to drive an hour north to pick up 95 and come back down. So we'll see.
So
I
it's
don't know.
17.
17 goes all the way from Maine to Florida.
I get that, but is it a low speed limit road?
Uh,
Why did everything freeze? Waiting. Okay, now we're back. Now, what'd you say?
I said I'm sure there are spots.
No, don't tell me the sex pond. No, oh, we didn't. Cloud Chuckers. Yeah, we haven't died yet, Harry. Don't jinx us.
What's the place called again?
Bowling Green, Florida.
Yes.
So, I mean, whatever way is going to be easiest and fastest. I mean, I'd love to go that way, but ways usually will take you the shortest or quickest, depending on the way you have it set. It'll take you that way. And I don't know which way she looked up the directions, but whatever it takes, we'll go. We're not going to try to rush down there or anything. You know, that's a long drive. We got away with some vicious ants. What's up? Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
All right, so now
He
now
won
it's
20
saying
million. Damn, Cloud
9.95.
Chucker.
But okay, that's weird. Oh no. All right. It's got us take. That's gonna be fun. I hope we got our ticket money. It's taken us to 58 up to Emporia and then picking up 95.
You're lost, Donald. Well, as far as the mod heist thing goes, that is a thing dire thing set up. It's a gambling thing. You can bet scuba coins pretty much. It's just a game. There's no rewards or purpose to it besides making fake money, I guess. That's what that's about.
Yeah.
The Florida thing, that's our paramotor trip fly
We
in that
have
we're going
to-
to.
Yeah, we got to take 58. Luckily, that part of 58 is part that I'm very familiar with by going to the courthouses out in Southampton County. So,
Like a Twitch thing? No, I don't even do Twitch, man.
it's just a silly gambling thing that we can waste fake money on.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything. No, it still doesn't feel good to lose. But yeah, it says it's gonna take 12 hours and 17 minutes.
I know they have a lot of cool stuff coming up for Bad Apples, but I really wanted to go, but Munchkin's like, no, we're not going to this. So I don't think I'm gonna make Bad Apples because there is a fly-in here. Spring Wing here is usually pretty big. Obviously, it's not like Bad Apples. Bad Apples has got a lot of people there, but
Don't make it look like Munchkin's the giant buzzkill that says, no, you can't go to Bad Apples. If you win the fucking lottery, by all means, go to Bad Apples. But we ain't got that much vacation time, nor do we have money for another fucking trip. So, you just, no. Don't make it look like I'm like,
what
no,
I
I
consider
don't want you to go.
selling you the vicious ant spade. Cloud Chucker, you never know. Maybe.
Hey, there's your Bad Apples money right there.
I don't really use it, so I mean it's a possibility. I'd have to think about that, Cloud Chucker. But yeah, I just set it back there on the shelf today because I cleaned my desk off somewhat. The main thing on my desk right now is juice. It's covered in juice. I got to figure out a place to put all that. And
Well,
literally,
I
my
mean-
desk will be clean.
Scott, that's the point. No, Tony, he keeps forgetting that he's involved himself in a rich man's sport and that he doesn't have money like fucking Tucker that can fucking just jet off to all these places to go to fly-ins with no care in the world about money or, I don't know, a job.
No, I get it.
Not how it's going to work.
I get that. I mean, I just hate the fact that
You're out of your goddamn mind, John Wayne.
get an extra job at
He
Walmart.
can go get an extra job. I'm full up.
As she blows smoke out of her nose like a dragon.
You know, it's funny. My mom, her license plate for most of my life said Dragon Lady. I was born in the year of the dragon.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I've been to every spring wing that they've had up here, and they've gotten better progressively, especially when I put it on the USPPA website, which I did already, and I realize I don't know why the dummy always sets it up for the same week as Bad Apples. It usually sets it up the same week or a week before, which puts them too close for people to go, well, I'll do this one, then that
I don't
one.
think it's a dumb decision. There's probably some people that can't make it to Bad Apples or don't want to go to Bad Apples because of the amount of people there, and they feel more comfortable at a smaller fly-in
I
with
agree.
zero restrictions and less traffic.
I don't even know where the top side is right now, Scott, but yeah, I know.
Yes,
I
he
know.
does. He's going to find it and show it to you. And
I don't. It's not. I don't see
Mm-hmm.
it. So I mean, it's around here somewhere.
it's a paramotor fly-in in Georgia.
Yep.
Truth Seeker.
Bad Apples is paramotor flying.
But it's a very large one with lots and lots of people, hundreds of people versus what he's talking about on the Eastern Shore where there's maybe like 30.
30 to 50. But yeah,
You're welcome.
when you're flying with 200 or 300 other people, it can get very dangerous. I mean, it's like, how much risk do you want to take? Yeah, there's a lot of people there. You'd probably go there and then not even fly. That's how scary it would
Well,
be.
especially when you got people
too
out
many
there
people.
showboating and being stupid.
If you look on the channel, Donald, I have a paramotor playlist that shows all the videos of me flying. If you're interested by any way,
All right, I want to switch gears
switch gears.
and ask y'all a question. All right.
All right.
If you were hired for a job, salaried position, okay, that required an hour drive, you've been working this job for, I don't know, 3 months, right? And all of a sudden you're told, oh, by the way, as of March 1st, we are switching you to hourly, right? We're going to switch you to hourly. And if you leave for any personal reasons, such as running errands or lunch, you have to clock out. Which means your guaranteed 40-hour-a-week paycheck is essentially being docked if you dare, I don't know, take a fucking lunch. How pissed off would you guys be? This did not happen to me because I double fucking dog dare them. But it happened to somebody that I know. How mad would you be? Because I'm very angry on her behalf. She doesn't want me to say anything, so I'm not going to. Am I overreacting? Is it that big of a deal? Because I'd be fucking mad. I'd be like, well, I guess you're going to have to find somebody else. I'm out. Bye.
Yeah,
Because you're basically saying, we're cutting your pay unless you want to work every day with no lunch. Or come in a half an hour earlier than originally stated in your offer.
yeah, I don't agree with that decision at all. I really don't think that came from the man himself. I think that was a Jew
She doesn't
lady
have the authority to make that up.
trying to cut costs. You know what? I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
see,
Let's
I
lower
will.
her pay.
I mentioned that to her, right? But then she said, "Oh, they also told me that I'm not eligible for overtime until we get busier in the summer hours, and then I'm limited to 5 hours without permission. So I have to get permission first before."
Now, they've
Now,
never told
here's
me
the
that.
thing.
I get overtime, but it's very, I never
Yeah, that's
probably even got an
because
hour.
you're basically burning rubber to try to get out of there as soon as the clock strikes 5. You didn't even wait for me to get off the phone today before you were out. And I had asked you yesterday if you would help me clean. And
It's
you
Friday.
were like,
You should have
no,
started
that's
that
when it happens is Friday. When was I supposed to do that?
any
I
day
was
during the
chained
week
to my
or
desk
before
all
5
day
o'clock.
long. No, you
I'd
reap
like to
the
get it done.
benefits of the funds that I get for doing that, but yet you're not. All you had to do was run a fucking broom around the office so I could mop
I'll
the
do
floors
it
and
during
clean
the day
toilet.
if you would have said something.
I said it yesterday. I wasn't aware that I had to remind you. But
Is
anyway,
Virginia
yes,
an
it is
overtime state? Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
But here's my point, Creed, right? She cannot do this without authorization for him. Now, I know she's probably the one putting a bug in his ear about this because she is an accountant. Everything in her world is very black and white, right? An accountant, you deal with numbers. There is no gray with numbers. It's black and white.
Cloud checker,
So
what's
I
that
know
for, bud?
she is putting a bug in his ear about this kind of shit, but she just started. Are you trying to make her quit? Because I fucking would. Exactly. I told her, when you take your lunch, do not. No, there. Okay, so we have it's a small company. I work for an attorney. We don't have HR.
Yeah, we don't have we don't have a
you know,
human resources department. Yeah, we don't.
The human resources is me calling my boss going, "What the fuck?" But she doesn't want me to say anything, so I'm not going to. I will if she gives me permission. I will call him right now and go, "What the fuck are you trying? What the hell?" But she doesn't want me to do that, so I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that if she doesn't want me to. But
Thanks, Cloud Chucker. I don't know why you sent that, but I appreciate it.
She is not upset about the switch to hourly as long as her paycheck doesn't change. But it will if she takes a lunch. I find that part to be... No, Angela, they're kind of made up on the fly. You're basically telling her we're cutting your pay. Now, granted, it's only 2.5 hours a week.
Hey, Chevy.
But that adds up. And it's not, whether it's 2.5 hours a week or 10 hours a week, you're telling her that we're cutting your pay unless you work with 0 breaks from 9 to 5, which is complete bullshit in my opinion. They're unilaterally changing the terms of her employment for no apparent reason.
They hired her salary. I just don't get that. They hired
Well,
her
she
as
said-
salary.
Yeah.
And then they go, no, we're changing you to hourly. Seriously?
She said that she didn't want me to say anything because she was afraid she would get terminated for talking about that stuff. And I told her, that's fucking illegal. You know, they cannot do that. Nobody, no company has a right to tell you
What's
what
up,
you
Danny?
can and cannot talk about. Yes, but if you are not salary in Virginia, DeMillan, you are not entitled to a paid lunch. That's the problem. So her only alternative is to change her hours and either come in a half an hour earlier or stay a half an hour later, and then she can take her lunch. I get that. I understand where this is coming from because we did have employees. It's not a sweatshop. We did have employees that would take advantage of it, right? they would, I'm running to lunch and they'd be gone for an hour and a half. We have employees now that are still taking advantage of it. I'm leaving a half an hour early because I have to drop this off at FedEx. So I get it, but she hasn't done that yet. So you're punishing her for the actions of others under the assumption that she's going to do the same thing.
I just want to say,
I mean, it depends on where they work, Tony, but I would imagine some of them feel the same way door greeters at Walmart feel.
that Mr. Daniel Williamson gave away a wing today. If y'all are not watching on YouTube, you missed out. Now, anybody that subscribed to Daniel Williamson was entered into the giveaway and weigh a wing today. And it says I'm offline, so I'm going to wait until
You're
this
here,
thing...
I can hear you.
Yeah, but the thing cut out. So he gave away a wing, and what I find amazing is he has like 13,000 subscribers, right? And out of that 13,000, there was maybe, I don't know, I'm guessing 18 to 20 people watching. And out of those 20 people, the person that won the wing was actually in chat. That is like the narrowest margin of odds even possible. Because I literally thought if you're putting 13,000 people into a giveaway to win a wing, and then you just spin it randomly, you're going to pick somebody that never even shows up to your channel. But for some reason, the name that it picked, and he didn't even know it. He had it in an envelope, and he opened it live on camera and opened the paper and showed it to us first. And the guy was actually in chat that got the wing, which I thought was pretty cool. Because, people don't give away... When we were giving away paramotor stuff, it was usually stickers and, small stuff. A wing is very expensive.
$4,000?
Yeah, that's not like cheap money. That's nothing to be like, oh, yeah, I'm just giving away a salt shaker or a paramotor t-shirt. No, a wing costs a lot of money. So that was pretty cool of him to do that. I like that. I didn't win, but hey, I already had a wing. This guy actually, the good thing is, and I'm sure y'all don't know this. The good thing is the guy that won, it was actually perfect for him because he's done training, but he never bought any gear. So he doesn't have a wing. He does not have a paramotor. So it's actually, out of the people that could have won, it probably went to the best person it could have. Because the guy's already had training and he has no way to actually practice with a wing or anything, but now he can because he's going to have a wing coming to him. I think that's pretty cool. Just being able to go out there and kite a wing is fun. I know it's exercise, but to me, it's just fun to do. If that's what exercise is, I could do it all the time. No problem.
Not fun for me. That thing tried to take me away.
Munchkin tried to kite a wing in 20-mile-an-hour wind. That's
that's
not
your
fun.
fault. Why'd you do that? See, there's another instance of him trying to take me out.
Well, she
He
wanted
must
to.
have a policy I don't know about or something.
Munchkin wanted to see what the wing felt like, and it was blowing pretty hard that day. But I was like, "Here you go," and that wing hit, and it yanked her. She was like sitting on the ground and that wing yanked her up in the air so fast, her head did spin, I think.
I can't remember if I muted myself when I just went to pee, so if I did not, I apologize. I think I muted myself. I don't know.
I think you did.
I really don't care, to be honest with you, but it's polite. So, now I'm really agitated about this because we've had a lot of good people that have left, and when it comes down to it,
yeah.
The main culprit goes back to her. Now, I know that she doesn't really get to make any unilateral decisions without his input. I don't know if it's the way she comes across. I don't know. But almost everybody has a problem with her. Now, I don't, because like I told Truth Seeker, I've been there for 8 years. I don't take advantage of anything. I may leave for an hour because I've got errands to run, but I'm also still sitting there at 7 o'clock at night getting shit done. I will also do things on the weekend. I will drive to fucking Williamsburg on a Friday night to get a deed signed at Golden fucking Corral, all right? I get the shit done, so I am afforded more leeway. I do not think myself indispensable.
Oh, that's bullcrap.
But,
That's bullcrap. I already know better.
I would love to see, I don't think it's that, Angela. I think it's just a different mindset. Like I said, she's an accountant, so everything with her is very black and white. She is also not familiar with the work we do. Our job, okay, you can ask Scuba this. What I do technically cannot be regulated between the hours of 9 to 5. You can't just say it's 5 o'clock and just stop in the middle and walk the fuck out.
That's true.
You're dealing with people that have their entire lives in a U-Haul. Okay, this is a lot of money on the line. A lot of people trying to get paid. People are living in hotels. She does not understand that. So, like, we had another employee that was like, well, I mean, I'm here till 8 o'clock at night. And she's like, well, you don't have to be. You can clock out at 5. It's up to you that you're working past 5. That's on you. No, it's not. If you want to keep our agents and our loan officers happy, you can't say, well, it's 5 o'clock. I'm sorry you're living in a hotel, but you should probably get a room for another night or two because I'm going home. We can't do that. She does not understand that. So her black and white way of viewing our hours, how we work, does not translate. My boss, because he is for an attorney, he's extremely non-confrontational. He called me today. I was already in a foul mood just because of whatever. And I don't think he got like 5 words in because I'm just steadily just hitting him with the bullshit, one right after the other. A lot of people think she is, Scott. I don't have a problem with her because, like I said, she knows she can't fuck with me. But that doesn't mean I'm going to let her fuck with everybody else.
She's a Jewish accountant. What do you expect?
That's racist as fuck. But she's not Jewish. She's from fucking Alabama.
She's a freaking Jewish accountant.
She is not Jewish.
So, Tony, to answer the question about the 20-mile-an-hour wind, now, it was, to be fair, it was like 10-mile-an-hour winds with 20-mile-an-hour gusts. And it just happened to be that when Munchkin got the wing, one of those gusts came through. Just saying. I wasn't expecting that gust. Neither was Munchkin, obviously, because it yanked her up in the air. Just saying. But go ahead, continue with your rant.
Well, like I was telling Creed, I can't because she's asked me not to say anything. However, my boss also knows that I will speak my mind and not pull any punches. There have been quite a few times where I've said, well, I disagree with you. But you're the boss, so I can't do anything about that, but I think you're wrong and that's fucked up. And that was the end of it. I
don't think
am in a
it's right.
position where I can speak freely to my boss, but I'm not going to say anything if she has specifically asked me not to. Now, if there is any opportunity, any at all, where I can get my foot in the door, where he brings something like that up, you better fucking believe I'm going to tell him.
You know, The other thing, I feel bad for her because we had a snow day, right? And our boss sent out an email which was way too late. I will say that. He should have sent that way before he did.
And
But-
not everybody has email on their phone.
So he sent out an email and said, hey, you know, we have some bad weather. Basically telling us to come to work if we feel like we're safe. So Sarah decided to come to work, but when she did,
Don't say names.
when she did, the car in front of her, the snow flew off
No,
the
that
car
was the next day.
and hit her windshield and cracked her windshield. Now, normally a windshield isn't really expensive, but her windshield has rain detection and all the and cruise control detection to keep you away from. So the windshield has to be calibrated. It's very expensive, and it's
nice,
on
Wally.
back order. So not only is she still trying to find a windshield because it's on back order, then her boss decides, hey, you know what? We're gonna cut your pay. We're gonna switch you to hourly. I just
Okay, so
I'd be pissed.
It's more than that. The windshield was the next day when basically all the snow had melted off the roads. The roads were fine; they were dry.
But it was still on the cars. That was the problem.
Yeah, the part that irritated me was that he said to first of all, they sent an email to everybody that morning, right? That morning to everyone's work email instead of like the prior manager that would send out a mass Here's the problem. We don't have an office manager because she had to leave to go to take care of her mother. So we have an accountant that's trying to fill the role of an HR representative with absolutely no concept of what we do and how it all works.
I'm
He
not
sent
even
out
in
an
the
email
top. Damn.
to everybody's work email. So a lot of people didn't see it. She had messaged me and asked me, am I going to get penalized if I don't come in? And I said, no. He said, use your better judgment. If you don't feel safe, now granted where we're at, we got more snow than everybody else north of us. Our roads were, they were ice in the morning, right? I said, no. He said, use your best judgment. They fucking docked her a vacation day for that shit. They docked her PTO for a snow day. And I told him I thought that was bullshit. And he's like, yeah, but what if we get like 5 days of snow? But we didn't. It was one fucking day. So what you're doing is telling these people, use your better judgment, but I'm also not going to pay you, a salaried employee. I'm going to dock your vacation if you don't come in, which was bullshit. And then she comes in the next day, as everybody else did, and fucking cracked her windshield because some dumbass didn't wipe the snow off their fucking car. But I just...
Oh, damn. I'm broke as hell.
I think the part that bugs me is I know the leeway that I have. And it pisses me off that there are other people that are not afforded the same thing, while at the same time there are other people that are taking advantage of it and not had a fucking word said to them. I don't know if it is or not,
Hey,
Angela.
Neil,
it's not my fight, really.
I really
mean,
don't
to be honest.
understand the purpose behind this. This is not the time to piss off the employees. This is business for us. Like right now, it's just starting to warm up outside. We've had what 3 days now in the 60s where it's been really nice out. I actually could have went and flew, but I didn't.
It's not time for it to pick up yet.
By March, it picks up. It always does. This is not the time to piss off your employees. I'm just saying.
Especially considering how long have we been looking for somebody to fill her position?
Exactly.
We finally found someone, and now they're going to be like, fuck you.
It's not smart. And they just had conferences. So it's like she pulled away from the conference. Hey, I need to try and cut people's pay. I don't get that, man, at all.
Yeah, after telling her she couldn't have the lamp.
Yeah. Thanks,
Did
Cloud
I
Chucker.
did I tell you I
Oh, you
confronted him
can't.
about that too?
Wow.
Did you hear me?
What?
I said, Will, no. All right, no. I am very well acquainted with his finances. No. Um, third week with no JQP. Is it been 3 weeks? Hi, Stina.
Well, welcome, Stina. It's okay if you're late. It's fine.
No, he's not. He just hired her. No. Now, he does have concerns because we have a girl who's her house burned down, right? So it's not like we could be like, hey, when you jumped out the window, did you happen to grab your laptop? When you know what I mean? We couldn't really say that. So we've given her a lot of leeway, right? But she's clearly, she already mentioned she doesn't want to go back to do all of what she was doing because she was doing 2 jobs. She had a full-time job somewhere else and was working with us at night. But she's just not doing it. So there's a certain aspect of what we do that has fallen behind considerably,
Tony.
which is where a bulk of our money comes from, right? So
Hey, I'm a
that
big proponent of
Yeah.
equality. I completely agree with the fact that I shouldn't make as much money as you paralegals do, but I don't think that she should be having money taken away from her before she even got started in a new position.
Now, the only thing I can think of is he mentioned to me the other day he was I wouldn't say disappointed, but he has it in his mind that everybody he hires is going to be like me or my coworker in Gloucester, right?
Yeah,
Superhuman.
that ain't gonna happen.
That's not the case. We are, how do I say this without sounding like a stuck-up bitch? We are exceptional. We've been around for a very long time. We know a lot of people. We don't do contracts in Virginia, Angela. It's an at-will state. It's not, there's no contract. There isn't an official offer. There's nothing.
Isn't it just exclamation point give? I don't think you put the word coins on there.
Yeah, I think
don't
it's
know.
I give at but I know he was expressing some concern about her abilities. And what I told him was there is really no way for us to assess what she's capable of as long as she's tucked under my wing. She needs to be on her own, given her own stuff, without my interference, to see how it goes. Up until then, I can't make a determination. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, where he felt like his offer to her was commiserate on what he thought her experience was. I don't know.
I don't know how to give coins. I just tried 2 different ways. Maybe Dire Thing knows. I don't know what the proper term is because the give is not giving.
I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, it's,
Oh, well, it worked for Scott.
well, damn. Give Scuba it worked for Scott. Thanks, Scott. But yeah, there you go. That's how you do it, Cloud Chucker. Exclamation point give at Scuba and then the amount. Maybe you got to put at. I don't know.
Yeah, I've been looking at that, Stina. I've been following that saga. How the fuck is that happening? Because I understand you told them that you needed
Oh, the
concessions.
wheelchair. Yeah, I saw that.
Concessions for that stuff. Now they got you stacking chairs and shit. Yeah.
That's crazy. If you say, hey, you know, there's some days I may be, you know, not able to walk around. I need to use a wheelchair. And then they go, oh, you can't do that. Seriously? It's
Right.
like,
Okay. Then give me one, motherfuckers.
there you go, Cloud Chucker. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. It worked that time. Yay.
I don't know. I'm
Hey.
irritated. And
Y'all know I'm broke. They're just giving me money now.
now, Scuba mentioned equality.
Yes.
I don't think that's the right word in our situation. I believe the term would be equity.
Equity,
Obviously-
fair treatment, however you want to put
Yeah,
it.
but-
I just
but,
like
I
being
mean,
treated
Fair is subjective. Equity. I have been working there for 8 years. He knows what I am capable of, and he knows that I will go above and beyond to make sure that I get shit done, right?
Well, he
knows
knows
this.
that. Yeah, he knows that.
He knows. The people that have been there that are clearly taking advantage of things and leaving early for no apparent fucking reason, which he was mad about that when I mentioned that today. You know what I'm talking about. I said, you know, I don't know. I didn't talk to IT. I would imagine if that issue could have been fixed with her being in the office, he would have mentioned that. My point is even if it couldn't be fixed while she was in the office, there was no reason for her to choose an appointment time in the middle of the fucking day so she got to leave on a Friday at 2:30.
Yeah, yeah, so that's I was gonna say, I mean, I just typed it in chat, but yeah, now I know Munchkin gets pissed off because guys
Yeah, be pissed. I don't care because I haven't weighed myself and I'm not going to.
lose weight a lot faster on keto than women do. It's just a known fact. I apologize.
All I know is I'm gonna start
I'm
biting
sorry.
fucking people soon.
But yeah, I was 260 pounds every bit. I weighed myself on January 19th, which was the day I started keto. And it's not even been, what, 2 weeks now? Maybe almost 3 weeks. And I'm down, what, 20 pounds? Almost
Good. Do
20
those
pounds.
pants I bought you fit now?
You know, I haven't tried them. I think they're still a little tight, but I'm pretty sure if I lose another 3 or 4 pounds, they'll be
Well,
fine.
I ordered the size you told me, so.
And you bought the right size. That's not the problem. You know how it is, especially with women's.
No,
women's
you
is
have
you
no
can buy
idea
3
how it is.
and then
The
a
size
3.
don't mean a goddamn thing.
Yeah, the brand means everything. So I'm thinking it's the same way with guys because
No,
it's
it's not. Guys are actually measured in inches.
I'm telling you, I have 36-inch pants that fit really
yeah,
good.
I think your badonkadonk
And I showed you I
got a
had
little
some
bit bigger than you
space.
thought.
But the 36s you bought me are tight, so I don't know
They're
why.
also brand new, and you wore them without them being washed.
Well, there you
His
go.
big ass is busting the butt out of his pants, though.
Oh my God, Stina! If I was 186, I would look like a skeleton. I literally cannot lose. If I go below 205 pounds, people are gonna say I'm smoking crack because I look too skinny.
You did not. Shut up.
I think I did. I looked at my arm and saw bones, and that's not good.
You're supposed to see bones. That's called your skeleton.
Better way to ask, but when you go on keto and lose weight, do you do more number 3s? Number 3s, wow. That's a good question, Scott. Honestly, no.
What's a number 3?
I guess a number 3 is
A combination of a 2 and a 1?
yeah.
For me, the answer would be yes.
You have a number 1 and a number 2, right? So when you have a number 3, I guess a number 3 is a softer version of a number 2? Yeah.
Yes.
I
but
haven't
for
had
me,
that
it-
problem. Usually it
This-
does, but I haven't had that problem yet. I will
It
say
goes
that.
back and forth.
Yeah, number 3 is a variation there, Tony. Yeah, it's a 1 and 2 mixed together.
Constipated as hell.
I lost a lot of
Dude.
weight when
Getting
I
through a
cut
screen
out all
door. Will you
sugar.
let me finish saying what I'm saying before you start
You're-
talking
you're-
over me, please?
you're- Cutting out, so wait till you get back in the room before you start saying what you're saying. You know, the high fat is the hardest part. Eating foods that are high in fat. That's the hard part. Because trying to balance your protein and fat is a pain in the ass. Just saying. Why does it still not show you on the screen? Okay. All right, go ahead then with whatever you was trying to say. Today. Your microphone is pushed up.
I'm well aware of that. Continue on.
What do you mean continue on? You said you had something to say and you were out of the fucking room. Number 1. Number 2, when you did try to even tell me to say you were going to let me continue what I couldn't hear what the fuck you were saying because it wasn't coming over the damn microphone. So you can get pissed off about it if you want to, but nobody could hear what you were saying, including myself.
The proper response would be, you're breaking up. Not, you obviously knew I was fucking talking. Did you
No,
not?
I didn't. No, I couldn't hear you. I just told you that we didn't hear anything, and then we heard you, and then it came in.
No.
That's what happened.
But
I did not
I
hear
don't
you
even
talking.
remember what I was going to say. So carry on.
I'm making popcorn. Well, I mean, could y'all hear her? Because I couldn't hear her. I literally could not hear her until she was like, let me finish talking. That's the first thing I heard. So I'm like, really? Because I didn't hear you talking. So in other news, I told y'all about being complacent with, especially with paramotors and trying to, my paramotor's been sitting since October. So I was like, you know what? I need to go fire this thing up because it's been sitting for so long. And we have a fly-in coming up in a month. So I needed to make sure everything was working okay. And the good thing that luckily, I checked my throttle before I start the paramotor. I had people ask me, hey, did you get hurt? And I was like, no, because I didn't attempt to start it because I could feel my throttle sticking as I was pulling it. So I was like, nope, I'm not going to try to start it until I fix this. So it literally was just some crudge that got on the carburetor, probably from sitting in the basement. Cleaned it off, sprayed it with some WD-40, some PB Blaster. Checked it again. Everything worked fine. Went out, started it, warmed it up. Everything went great. Put it back in the basement. Everything's good. Baconup.com. That's a website, really? All right, now I got to see what this is. The big bucket is back. Real bacon, grease, ready to use. Ooh. Oh, is that where you get all the fat from? Hey, I can do
See,
fat.
Here's the thing, though, with the fat. Okay?
Yes.
It's got to be healthy fat because I'm not trying to lose weight, but harden up my arteries and have a fucking stroke.
Okay. I get that.
Healthy fat is the problem. And like Stina said, for fuck's sake, just add butter, right? I can't really add butter to a veggie burger. It's hard to add butter. Now, hot dogs, that used to be his thing. I get Hebrew Nationals are my hot dogs, right? Those are not low carb as people think they are. It's hard to add butter to certain things. I am a fan of olive oil. I've been looking at recipes for
Nice Creed on the MQ class.
fry it. Now I microwaved that shit with some cheese. The thing is though, is if you get your protein shakes right to help, for breakfast you have a protein shake. How are you? I don't have the time nor the desire to get up and make a bulletproof coffee every single morning.
That's one thing that we haven't done. Is
I used to eat avocados
Right.
a lot, Stina, but now I get them and it's like sorry, I had to pee in the 2-minute window between completely hard as a rock and now it's rotten.
Yeah.
Now we did get the little avocado cups at Sam's Club, which is their little single servings of avocado. To me, they don't taste right. I waste a lot of money on avocados, so I've stopped buying them. I just can't
now
see wasting the money on them.
Stina was saying mayo counts as healthy. Now, as far as mayo goes, I try to make a lot of stuff with mayo. We make chicken salad with mayo.
I don't like Nathan's, Stina.
We make
Keep it
tuna
natural.
salad with mayo. We make egg salad with mayo. So we
And
definitely
they've got
use
the
mayo.
They've got the keto bread that they have at Sam's, which I actually prefer that over regular bread, even though it doesn't toast very well.
It doesn't toast good and it doesn't
They don't
last
have
as
those
long.
here,
That's the
Wally.
problem. That bread will mold so fast.
No, regular bread molds way faster.
You think so?
Yes.
Butter
Yes, I do.
bread molds the fastest, I think. Every time we bought butter bread, I'm like, damn, we just bought this 2 days ago and it's molded. How the hell? But keto, some bread that we get molds quick, some of it don't. And that's only because we don't eat sandwiches all the time.
Stina,
But
I don't buy keto branded foods because to me it's a gimmick, it's a waste of money. And when you really look at the serving sizes versus the net carbs, it's not worth it. The only keto foods we buy that are marked keto is the bread and the ice cream bars that he bought. Other than that,
those are delicious.
I'm not buying any pre-made, like the chips. We saw some chips at Sam Clubs that were labeled
It's
keto.
Duke Scott. She is a big fan of Duke's mayonnaise. Just saying.
Duke's is the only acceptable mayonnaise. When you look at the serving size for some of those keto branded foods, it's not low carb. I mean, it's lower than normal chips, but it's not keto. Those would be acceptable if you were doing something like South Beach, which is a less intense keto. Yeah, the problem with those, though, Stina, is I can never make them on. I just eat them as soon as
Usually,
they
if
come
I
right
get
out of the oven, right off the
if I
pan.
get a hankering for potato chips, I'll eat some pork rinds. That usually gets me by. I also like beef jerky. That works. But it's not a lot of stuff you can eat with keto, and we've got through it before. Not a big deal. I did get a keto meter. That's actually, we've had the keto strips that you pee on, which
They
honestly,
expire.
those things expire, they go bad. So I bought a keto breathalyzer, which people at work think I'm using it to check my alcohol level. No. The only problem with that meter is it's very sensitive. You can only use it when you first wake up in the morning before you've drank any coffee, any water, anything. That's when you test it. You test your
There's
breath.
one that you breathe into like a breathalyzer, and then there's the strips that you pee on.
So right now, that meter for me is showing 0.8, which I think 0.8 is right near the edge. When you get to 10, that's when you're got the best keto burn. I'm at 8 right now. That's what it said this morning. So hopefully tomorrow it'll be up to 10. You don't want to go past, I think it's 40. Anything over 38 is bad. So anywhere between 10 and 38, you're burning the most fat. That's where I
Tony,
want to
you
be.
say that, except for the fact that I'm cheap and I don't want to buy bigger pants. And I don't know if you've ever tried to paint your toenails, sir, but it's kind of nice to be able to breathe and do that at the same time. So now, I used to weigh, before I had my child, 98 pounds soaking wet. I was a skinny little broad, and my daughter stole my figure and my metabolism. Good night, Harry. And everything associated with that. And I see, like, he's been eating a lot of salads. I love salads, except for the fact that I'm not going to go to the grocery store to get the stuff to make a salad every fucking day. I don't have the energy for that. I've never had a kidney stone, Angela, so I guess I can consider myself lucky, but
280, Stina? No crap. I didn't know you got that to that weight.
hey, Slappy, how you doing, bud?
Slappy.
But see, you know what sucks though is I like food. I've never thought myself to be like a binge eater. I've never gone crazy with food.
Ranch
To
is
me, I eat like a normal person. I go to dinner. Sometimes I don't eat my entire meal. I'll order a burrito and bring half of it home. I do not feel that I have ever gorged or eaten stuff excessively.
I don't know, Will. No,
Because that's my mood today, Will. Get out of my cave.
Now, Scott, as far as salads with ranch, you can use ranch. Ranch usually is very low carb, as long as you don't put a lot. I think the most ranch you can put on a salad is 2
Good night,
tablespoons.
Chevy.
If
That's
you
not enough.
if you put a lot more than that, then yeah, you're gonna bring your carbs up a little. But it's only like 2 carbs for 2 tablespoons. It's not that much.
What?
So all you're trying to do on keto is stay under like 25 carbs. If you do that, you'll be losing weight. The hard part really is staying under that carb limit.
Yeah, but Slappy, you say the booze doesn't help. We drink on Fridays. 98% of the time, Fridays is the only night we drink. Whatever you see us drinking during the show, that's it.
That is it. That is it.
We don't drink beer. We don't. I mean, that's it. So what you see is that's it. Now I will completely 100% acknowledge that I have a sweet tooth. I
Munchkin's
like
been
candy.
eating like 2 Skittles per night.
That's well, they're the sour freeze dried Skittles. And they taste a lot different when you're drinking versus when you're not drinking.
Yeah, the snacking wheel. I totally get it.
I'm a snacker.
Yeah.
No, liquor doesn't. The only effect liquor has on is it stalls
It
it.
slows it down.
Like
it slows your
hitting
keto
the
down.
pause
Yeah.
button.
My vice
I
is
do
gummy
like-
bears.
I do like gummy bears, but you only make the mistake of getting the sugar-free
I've never
ones
really
once
got
or
into
twice.
gummy bears. I mean, they're okay, but I'm never really like, oh, I need gummy bears. I've never,
Insomnia. It's more than that, Angela. And a lot of people that get on keto think, oh, I can eat all the bacon I want. Yeah, if you want to have a stroke. Finding healthy fats and trying to incorporate them into your diet is very difficult. You can't just, well, I mean, you could, but it wouldn't taste that good to just dump olive oil on everything.
I do like the fact that I can use hot sauce, sriracha, mustard. So stuff like, say, like tonight we had hamburger patties, right? Just straight protein. It's just beef. But
Yeah,
I
but
was able to
there's
put
fat in
cheese
there.
on top of there and mustard because mustard is 0 carbs. You can't throw ketchup on there because It's loaded with sugar, but you can put mustard on there, and I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. I also have a lot of sausage. I like cooking sausage. Munchkin only likes maple sausage, and maple sausage is sugar. So I don't buy the maples. Well, you can't even really buy maple sausage.
They don't have the packs of maple sausage.
Now,
like
the
you have.
biscuits that we bought that were maple sausage with egg and a bit, those things were delicious.
I
but
know they were.
We can't get that on the keto diet, but those things are delicious. I ain't gonna lie. They're really good to come in a pre-package, and you can just heat them up for like, 60 seconds, and they're absolutely delicious.
They also weren't cheap, though.
No, they're not cheap, but they're damn good, so who cares?
You know, I'm really disappointed. Farm Fresh used to have the bird's eye mashed cauliflower with bacon, and I would get that and add my own cheddar cheese and extra bacon to it. They don't sell that anymore. They also don't sell the tilapia garlic butter fillets.
I know, Angela. You know,
Angela, I don't give two shits about the Super Bowl.
Well, we could eat chicken wings for Super Bowl. That's what everybody has for Super Bowl is chicken wings. And chicken wings are keto friendly as long as you
Last year we made chicken wings and I made a shitload of wontons. Don't you remember that?
Yeah.
Made my ex-husband jealous by posting pictures of the wontons too.
But we could have chicken wing. Well, we bought chicken thighs. We can definitely smoke those and get our eat on.
Or we could go to Sam's Club and buy chicken wings.
We could. I mean, I still got the deep fryer, so.
Yeah, Slappy, these were grilled. All you had to do was put them in the oven. They came in the little. I would put them in a casserole dish.
We have tilapia, Slappy.
And put lemon juice and Parmesan, and it took a half an hour to cook them, and that was my dinner. They don't have them anymore, but we did buy some fresh tilapia from Sam's Club.
Yeah, Slappy, how would you suggest cooking the tilapia? Because we have some fresh tilapia in the freezer right now. How would you suggest cooking it? Just with the butter and garlic? That sounds good to me. I just want to know if there's anything else we need to do. I've never cooked tilapia before, so.
And you're still not. I'm gonna do it, but Angela, my ex-husband was a football nut. Every day was football. He would watch the draft. He would watch ESPN. If I never see another football game again, I would be perfectly fine with that. They have fucked up the commercials. The halftime show is not anything I am even remotely interested. I don't even know who the fuck that person is that they keep talking about that's going to be playing halftime. Never heard of him in my life. Wouldn't recognize a goddamn. I don't know that.
How would he just throw it away? Wow, Tony, you don't like fish?
I guess Tony doesn't like fish.
Well, I get it. Some people don't. I'm not a big seafood fan, but fish cooked correctly is not bad, honestly.
Yeah.
As long as it's made right,
you're
fish
a
is good.
Packers fan, Angela, so I can understand that. Look, we here, in Virginia, we technically don't even have a team. I mean, we've got the Redskins. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Is it the Washington football team now? Give me a fucking break. I think they should have just changed their logo to a potato and fucking just called it a fucking day. But anyway, that's not here. Virginia is not D.C. We don't have anything to do with D.C. Just the same as they are their own fucking... We don't have a team. I have never been a Redskins fan. I'm a Miami fan, if that tells... I have no interest in the fucking Super Bowl. Our team has shit the bed as soon as fucking...
Hey, that's the
Ricky
reason
Williams
we got a TV cheat.
I'm
not complaining about the Super Bowl.
Fucking mountains, and then Jason Taylor defected and went to the fucking Jets. Fuck all of them.
Salmon is delicious,
No,
Linda.
salmon salmon is very gamey.
I like
tasting. I don't
salmon.
like it.
If it's cooked right, it's great. Who said
You sure you
somebody
don't
said
like
something a
salmon?
minute ago? Oh, excuse me, that I was going to comment on. Oh, no seafood ever. Tony, I'll be honest with you.
Don't y'all go to a fish fry every Sunday?
I'm
confused.
not. I will not be the guy that goes, you know,
Well,
hey,
I
where
will
do you
never
want to eat?
forgive Ricky Williams for that, or Jason Taylor, fucking traitor ass motherfucker.
I'm not gonna say, hey, let's go to blah 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 to eat some seafood.
I
I
love
would never
seafood.
suggest that,
No, he will not. But I love seafood.
but I will eat it if that's all that's around. It's not, but it's not my choice. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, see, like I
So-
could go buy one of them giant shrimp rings with like 58 shrimp, right? With the full intention of eating the entire thing on my own. And he would come in and he would eat some, which is bullshit. Because I like shrimp.
I'll tell you what. When we go to this
Look, if
fly-in,
it tastes fishy, then you're eating old fish, Tony. It should not smell or taste fishy.
when
If
we
it does, it's old.
when we go to this fly-in in Florida, if that same barbecue guy is there that was there last year, I'm definitely eating something off his truck, if not multiple times. I'm telling you, that stuff smelled so good, and I never even got the first piece off of his truck because he
No,
was gone
because
by the
food
time I
trucks are
figured it
fucking-
out.
Yeah, it's because food trucks are fucking expensive as shit. I'm
don't
not
give a
paying
damn.
$18 to buy something off
He was
the
not
fucking truck.
expensive, and he had some great food. I don't, for what you got,
I saw the menu.
yeah.
It was expensive. If I'm buying food off a truck, it needs to be like, I don't know, $10 cheaper. You ain't got a full kitchen in there. You're cooking in a truck. Cost equivalent.
Well,
no, I don't think so.
We'll work some. We'll
Food
figure it
trucks
out. I
used to
mean,
be a cost-effective way to feed people in
We'll
urban
have
areas
Angela
that
and
did not
Tony
have
there
access to restaurants.
to cater our every whim.
That camper has a stove. I'll fucking go to the grocery store. God damn it. No, I don't think so.
Let's go.
I will go
Let's
to the grocery store. I'll make fucking spaghetti and garlic bread in a can. I
Ooh.
do not care.
You know what? I'm a sucker for spaghetti and garlic bread, so I don't give a damn if you make spaghetti and garlic. I will eat every. You probably won't make enough. You're gonna have to make more of that because I will damn sure eat that. Oh my gosh, spaghetti and garlic bread is like
Fish taco is
my
what you call your
bomb.
ex.
That's my like favorite dish. I think. If
He's
had
like,
to
you never
narrow
make
it
enough.
down.
And I'm like, how much do you expect me to make? I used an entire pound of ground beef. There's only 2 of us. Just because
Yes.
you eat half of it at dinner
But I will
time.
eat spaghetti
less
leftovers
and
day
you'll have
after day. I
leftovers.
don't give a damn. So you can make more, and I will
Yeah,
still
but
eat
you know what? You've never had a spaghetti sandwich on leftover garlic bread. You know why? Because there's never any leftover garlic bread because you eat it all.
it.
See,
Right,
there's no
Tony?
oven, so I can't do the meatballs, Tony. It's got to be meat sauce.
So
See, the problem is I can't even I make my sauce from scratch. Now, I don't make it like Italian style because I'm just going to let y'all both know. I don't do onions and peppers. So those will not be in the sauce. But he doesn't allow it time to cook. And it doesn't have time to do the flavors.
Look.
No, onions are the devil, Tony.
Yeah,
it is
we-
pasta. Onions are disgusting, nasty, gross.
you can't get onion
devil
near.
vegetables.
You can't get onion near Munchkin. She does not
I will
like
use
onion,
onion
so.
powder. If you got some cheesecloth, I will throw that bitch in some cheesecloth and throw that in the fucking sauce
It's
for you.
really 5 minutes to
But-
10. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I
well,
bite into an onion, I will throw up. It is beyond my control.
onions are Tony's daily diet.
Yeah, you can have at it. I don't even have. Now I add onion powder and I add a shitload of garlic. But actual onions, if I bite into one, I will barf. I can't. It's not in my control. It's just the way I'm wired. They're devil vegetables. They make me gag, and I will throw up because they're fucking
I'm just gonna be
nasty.
happy to be down there with my friends. We get to have a great time. We're probably gonna get to fly sometime while we're down there.
And I'm gonna be drunk as fuck the entire time.
We're gonna be messed up. I mean, I'm not gonna be messed up
I'm
until
Irish and German. That's not necessarily known for our love of onions and peppers, honey.
past
We're
flying
meat
time.
and
Then I'll
potatoes
be,
and beer. Yeah, no, I wouldn't.
everything
eat
you
at your
cook
house,
has
Stina.
onions. Wow, Stina. Yeah,
But you know, here's the thing: I have never expected anybody to cater to me. Is there onions in it? Yes, there is. Okay. Thanks. Yeah, and I just move on.
there's a
I don't
mod
get
heist
upset.
going. Really? I'll bet a little bit on it.
Yeah, I'm not eating that shit.
There, I'll put a little bit in there. I'm not trying to, since y'all got a mod heist going. That people just gave me coins. I don't want to waste them. Just saying.
My grandmother told me that her earliest memory of me was because she used to clean houses for old people, which was weird because I thought she was an old people, but she took us to McDonald's after torturing us by sitting at some old lady's house, and that I made her go back inside McDonald's and tell them to redo my food.
Oh, not the
'Cause they-
scuba cough.
They put onions on my burger, and she said, "You can scrape them off." And I said, "The fuck I will." You said plain. Go back in there and make them remake it. And I was probably 5, maybe. I vaguely remember this, but she said I told her to go back in there and demand my plain burger the way I requested it. And I have not changed one bit since then.
I don't think you can mod heist that quick, Will. I mean, it may be possible. I don't know, but I don't think you can mod heist right after a mod heist.
This looks so much better. The tank fits on it perfectly.
Well, yeah. I mean, that was my go-to until I got this one. That mod, there's nothing wrong with that mod at all. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want to
fine now.
use, go ahead.
I am using
I
it.
hate the fact that it's
Thank you.
4 18650s. I enjoy 21 700s. That's my shit.
I mean, so do I, but, shit happens.
Well, now they're sold out of this color. I mean, they got
Well, I
purple.
mean, I'd really like my initial fucking Hammer of God back, but, I mean, that's not going to happen because
I haven't even tried to see what's wrong.
it's
Well, I
been
tried
like
once.
a year and a half. They're
Well,
not going to do anything at this point in time. Homemade paprika, yes, I know that's dried
Kyle
red
Tucker
peppers.
got lucky.
I
What
like
happened?
paprika,
Oh,
but I do not like red peppers. I don't like the flavor of that. I also do not like cilantro, and I'm wondering if maybe all of those things are related. Cilantro tastes like
is
Cypress
that
to me.
Munchkin's hog now? You know what, Cloud
Yes.
Chucker? What's mine is hers, and what's hers is mine. Cloud Chucker. She shares.
Oh, I love spicy.
She shares.
peppers and
Oh
onions
man,
aren't spicy, they're just nasty.
I'm all about spicy.
Angela, you haven't gone back and watched us do the one chip challenge. We went 2 hours without a drink or anything
Yeah,
with the one chip challenge.
we did.
Spicy doesn't bother me. It's the
Love
flavor. I don't
spicy,
care
man.
for.
I'm all about the spice. Give me the spice. I love hot stuff. Yeah. I'm so glad I'm not a picky
yes,
eater. Yeah,
I know
mean,
I'm a
Will
mutant,
can eat
Scott.
Dairy Queen, so he'll eat
Yeah.
anything.
You died. It's not
Gotta
that
mess with
bad.
it.
And like the Carolina Reaper cheese puffs. Oh my God, those things are so good. We need to order more of them so we have them in time for the fly-in to bring some with us so we can torture everyone. You want a cheese puff? Have a cheese puff. Those are delicious.
Well, like I was saying, guys, make sure.
No, the small people actually ate they took a
Or
bite
wait.
of an actual Carolina Reaper.
And she got mad at me for. Do you see how she just interrupted what I was saying? Just saying. But it's okay when she does it, but it's fucked up
Absolutely.
if I do it. I'm just.
It is. I'm glad you recognize that. We haven't tried the spicy gummy bear challenge, and we also haven't tried the nut challenge.
Okay.
Angela, see, that's the problem a lot of people make with the one chip challenge is milk and ice cream. That's only temporary. That's only going to help while it's in your mouth. You just need to just suck it up and ride the wave because there's literally nothing you can do.
Right, Stina?
Except just wait. Look, I told him when I got home I was in a mood. If he hasn't figured out by now how to handle that mood,
he is in a mood, but she's in a mood helping somebody else at work, which I completely agree with her on that.
See, I'm fucking nice. I'm in a bad mood because someone else is getting screwed. How does that fucking happen, right?
Yeah, we need to get her number and call her and be like, look, we need to talk on your behalf. You're not going to get fired because of what we say or something.
Well, I can't because my work does not get left at work. My work is my career. I've been doing this for 25 years. It doesn't ever get left at work. It's part of who I am.
Nice,
and
Tina.
When my boss is allowing stupid shit to happen to people that I am trying to rely on to make my life easier, why you gotta go and fuck it up and do dumb shit? Don't do that shit.
Munchkins hang out. I like that darn thing.
I gotta see it, man.
It's a picture that says Munchkins hang out.
Angela! Someone spray her with a hose.
I do suck it
That's
up.
an
Oh my
old
goodness.
picture. Yeah.
I TMI. I do. Like I said, guys, I will be on Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane's show on Tuesday, which I'm surprised Shane's gonna do the show. You know, like I said, he lost his wife. I'm really surprised that he's gonna do a show. So anybody that comes over there and shows support, I'll be eternally grateful. It's called responsibility.
He knows people are relying on him, and that he needs to let them know what's going on. And
yeah, but the people that really know him know that he's still doing the fly-in. So
yeah, except for not everybody that shows up really knows him.
Okay.
And I am hoping. Now, I can't imagine being in his shoes and trying to come onto YouTube and joke around and laugh, right? I can't,
nice,
I can't
Scott.
imagine
Thank you.
that, right? However, at the same time, he needs that. He needs the support of his people. He needs routine. He needs a distraction. It's not going to do him any good to shut everyone out. And I know that he feels right now because I'm weird like this. I always think about worst case scenarios, right? What would I do in XYZ situation, right? It's got to be so difficult for him to sit there and watch the world move on while his has effectively fucking stopped, okay? To watch people live their normal lives while he is absolutely destroyed and has no idea what he's going to do tomorrow while watching everybody else laughing and carrying on with no care in the world. For him to get back on to YouTube is a huge step. But at the same time, I think he needs it.
Thanks, Will. There you go, Cloud Chucker. Yeah, make sure you turn
He-
in Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when the show will start.
He does not deserve to stay in his grief. Now,
No.
it hasn't been that long. I mean, it hasn't. It's the blink of a fucking eye, right? But if he's allowed to stay there too long by himself,
Thanks, Cloud Sharker.
it's not good. It's not good.
Yeah, I have now, and Will's been really close with Shane, and I know he went down there for Shane when all this happened. There's no way I honestly, if I could have took off work and went down there, I would have also, but there's no way that I would have been allowed to take off work to go down there for that, then immediately turn around and go down to the fly-in. They just wouldn't. And I apologize. I wish I could have, but anything Shane needs from me, man, just all he's got to do is say so, and I'll
I
help him
don't
out.
think there's anything that we can do for him except for to be there and not. Everybody grieves in their own way.
Yeah,
As long as we are there to tell him, you do what you need to do, but not allow him to live there. He can visit, but he can't live there.
right.
But that's up to him. Maybe on Tuesday he'll realize that this is a welcome distraction. And even though it's difficult, because you know,
Oh,
Tuesday there's going to be a lot of stuff that he might not even want to talk about. He might want to just compartmentalize, right? But it's going to happen, and that's hard to face.
I didn't get to mention this earlier. Today is this channel's 18th birthday. I've had this YouTube channel for 18 years. Just saying. Today is this channel's, I didn't realize I started on the February 7th, but apparently I did. So today is I've been on YouTube for 18 years. I'm old, damn it, man. Thank you, Breeze. Yeah, I was like, wow, 18 years? I literally, when I went to start the broadcast, it said, hey, today's your channel's birthday. It's been 18 years. I was like, seriously? Damn. Exactly, Stina. Stina, you have been around ever since I really got started into this. I really appreciate your support. Without Stina, I don't know, I don't know. A lot of you guys probably don't know this, but when I first started into vaping, I just decided off a whim to do a live show.
I think so. The show is old enough to buy firearms.
On
I'm pretty sure in Virginia you can buy a shotgun at 16, though. So.
I decided to do a live show on Vapors TV for the hell of it. Just building stuff because I was good at that. So I was like, I'm just gonna do that. And Stina and Joe showed up in there, and next thing you know, I'm getting invites to be on a network, and I was like, okay. And then I've been on ever since. So it's kind of because of Stina and Joe that I'm on here today. Otherwise, I may have just put it to the curb and never cast again. But they got me started in this stuff. I mean, yeah, I was into vaping, but I may not have necessarily kept on casting live because it was a new thing for me. Not really used to the camera, and I wish I had videos from that.
You can thank Stina for me.
Yes. I will thank Stina. Because without that, also, it's funny how these little small things in life completely change everything. Hey, Timekeeper, how you doing? Timekeeper is so quiet. He's like, I'm on my TV, man. I don't be typing and stuff. But without that, I wouldn't have met Munchkin. And we had a great time. Even Josh was on live shows back then. Stina was on live shows back then. I was on live shows back then. It was a great time for all of us. And I hate the way that things have turned out to split everybody up. But by God, out of all of that, I'm still here. I don't think there's a single other person out of the original people that were doing all that that's still live constantly. I'm the only one. I am literally the only one. There's
the
other
word you're
people that
looking for
cast
is
whenever the hell they
consistently.
feel like it, but I'm the only one that has
There's
done
still
live
people
shows.
that cast over on iVlog that are still some of the originals.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
name one.
Well, I mean,
It's okay. I'll wait.
it was weird because it was split. So there's certain networks. So Raider Chick and all the people that are now on
Raider
not the other
Chick.
side.
Raider Chick, you are right. Raider
Yeah.
Chick is
But
an
Raider
original, but
Chick
she don't cast
in
live
that whole group,
ever.
they still do shit over on iVlog.
Lately?
I don't know because I haven't been to iVlog since I left. Well, look, when the other side shut down, I joined that new one. I think we did like 3 shows, and then I hung it up. But yeah, there are still people that stream over on iVlog from
They haven't
that
streamed there
network.
in years. Well, okay.
Not Raider Chick. Raider Chick had cancer, so I'm gonna
Right.
give her a pass.
You do have to give Raider Chick a little bit of a pass. Her and what's Case? Case.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some long time vapors right there. Raider Chick and Case. And they have actually been in this show a few times. I'm surprised, but they have showed up for the show. And you know, I'm not trying to take anything away from anybody, but by God, my stream has been constant
It has.
ever since I started this. And if I miss a week, it's because I'm on vacation or I'm on a plane or something. Otherwise, I stream. Even when I went to a fly-in, I streamed even though I forgot the freaking power supply that was stuck under my
So-
butt. But
Wally,
did it.
John Van Ness is still alive. He posted something on Facebook 3 hours ago.
really,
Yep.
John Van Ness.
John Q. Yeah.
What do you mean why he's still alive? What are you talking about?
Wally pointed out that it's been 3 weeks since he's been to the show, and he was concerned about him.
He was on last week, wasn't he?
I thought so, but you
Yeah.
know, all the weeks run together.
I'm
on
almost
these,
sure he
so-
was on last week because he was talking crap in chat.
Yeah, I honestly don't recall.
Breeze is a sweetheart. She is irreplaceable. She made that stand for me, which is my trophy, my biggest thing I ever got vape wise, and it will forever be a part of me and Scuba's hangout. I can't thank her enough for what she did and her following me for so long. It's been an honor and a privilege just to do this for you guys. I don't always talk specific vape stuff all the time. I do it when I can, when I get new stuff. And I don't always get new stuff here lately. I mean, money's tight. Vape stuff has gotten standard.
There's nothing new to buy.
There's nothing new that excites me. If there's something new and innovative, I'm gonna get it. I just haven't really seen anything, guys. Otherwise, I'd get it and I'd go over the whole thing with you guys. But there's just nothing standing out to me right now. That 400 XL, I wanted a good mod that was, you know, I had dual 21700, but quad, that's the bomb right there. Why does it look like you're wrapped up in a black blanket?
Smokey, she's been trying all night to get up
Yes,
on
but it
me,
looks
and
like you're covered in black.
I can't. I don't.
Where can you buy that new SX mod? That's a good question, Scorp. I don't know where they have those things listed at. The Pure Max V2, which honestly, that thing still vapes like a champ. I have not had one single issue from that thing. I still have multiple coils to test with it. I'm still going. I should say I'm still going through testing with it because I'm still on the first coil. So until I switch coils, I mean, but I will tell you, it has not leaked a drop. The flavor is outstanding. The battery life is great. The flavor is perfect, man. I have no problems with the new SX Pure Max 2. So I don't know where to tell you where to buy it from. That's the problem. I mean, maybe Jazzy knows. Where is the minion? I don't know if I have it where I can grab it, Stina, but
It's in my office, or actually, sorry,
it's in your
the bedroom.
office.
It's in the bedroom in a drawer. Do you see this?
So I
Hey.
have, yeah, I see a kitty cat on you. Trust me, I still have both minions, Stina, and our Christmas tree had every one of your cupcakes on it, which
Good night, Will.
those cupcakes are absolutely adorable. I love those ornaments on our
I
tree.
need more.
I think that Stina did an amazing job on those cupcakes. I showed them off, matter of fact, about 2 days ago to somebody at work. I was like, look at these cupcakes. Because she was showing, they're having a cupcake benefit in a few days for work at another.
Yes, that's gonna be my cheat day. I'm gonna eat the fuck out of some
You
cupcakes.
can do that. I'm not doing it. But
And fine, more for me.
I
ain't gonna
showed
share.
her the cupcakes that Stina made. I was like, look at these cupcakes. They look good enough to eat. Stina did an amazing job on those cupcakes. And
They do
those are
look good enough
ornaments
to
on
eat.
our Christmas tree that we use and put up very gingerly every year. So those are always going on our tree. All right, we are way past 10 o'clock. Oh, Stina,
Yes,
can't
need
tell you
more,
much
I need
how-
more, Stina.
we
if
love
you're up
those
for it,
cupcakes. They're amazing.
I
They
need to
really
put
are.
in
Go ahead.
I need to put in an order for more so I can have more to
Yeah,
do the
we
whole
do.
tree.
Yeah, we only got like, what, 6 of them? We need like
Yeah.
24 cupcakes so we can put them all around the tree. But they are absolutely adorable. I love those cupcakes. She did an amazing job on those. Stina's really good at stuff like that, guys. If y'all need somebody to make
Good night, Tony.
some kind of mini figurine or something, Stina's your girl. Tell you right now, she is your girl. Like, look, I need a Smurfette or something. She can do it. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. But okay, we're gonna get off of here because everybody's leaving because they're like, it's past 10 o'clock. Well, Stina, you ain't got to ask us twice. We're going to bump off here because we're way past the 10 o'clock, and I love talking to you guys, and I know y'all guys enjoy watching, and some people are like, hey, it's past 10, it's my bedtime, so, you know, if that's the way it is, that's the way it is, but Timekeeper, thanks for at least posting in here so we know you're still around.
Y'all can't even
'Cause-
see her on camera.
No,
She
we
just
see a black
disappears.
blur.
Yeah.
I'm
all up
glad to
in
see
my-
Timekeeper in
in
here.
my
I don't
shit.
want Timekeeper's my dude, man. He's my man. He's been around since the get-go. So you guys have an excellent weekend. I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. I mean, for me, the Super Bowl is, hey, what kind of new cool commercials are on there? That's what I like, watching the commercials. Find that top side. Offer still stands. I don't even know what offer it is, Scott, but yeah, I still have the top side somewhere. I've put it away apparently. I'm trying to clean up some. We got Ryan Rides is coming
You are
to
not trying to clean up.
stay with us on the 21st of February, so we have to clean everything up. Him and his daughter are coming to stay with us overnight, so we got to have everything picked up. But $50, you know how much that mod cost? Damn, low balling ass. Anyways,
Hey, it never hurts to make an offer. The worst you can say is no.
that's true. Y'all have a great weekend. It's okay, timekeeper. I just want to make sure you're okay, dude. You don't have even if you typed a dot, that's fine.
As long as we know you're here, bud.
Yes, because we've lost way too many vapors, and I want to make sure everybody's okay. Y'all have a great weekend. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. We will. It was 75 new. I don't remember what it was. Okay, you're good then, Scott. I get you. Y'all have a great weekend.
You can't
we will
get one now, so.
right. Yeah, you can't get them now. They cost more money. Inflation. You know, we got to put that 3 times tax thing on there. But anyway, y'all have a great weekend. Peace out, everybody. Y'all have fun.
Bye, sucker.